I'm Jeannie Uy, Senior Nutrition Consultant from Lyco Wellness. Today I'm going to share with you about stress. Stress is not a foreign word to many of us in Singapore. We experience it more or less on a regular basis. Generally, causes of stress can be from change, increased demand, or decreased resources. For example, today is the first day of Covid-19 Circuit Breaker Day. I'm sure many of us are experiencing change, some having to work from home, some having to study from home, increase in demand because of the change in circumstances, and reduce in resources. It could be business, it could be income, etc. So these are the causes of stress. Once upon a time, stress started when the aborigine go out to hunt and when he see a tiger in front of him. So what happened? The person have to decide whether to fight the tiger or to flight, to run away from the tiger. So in response to that, our body is actually preparing us to do a fight or flight response. The heart will start to beat faster so that more blood is going into all parts of the body to get ready for the body to react. Blood pressure will go up. The lung will work faster. We will have shorter breath, more but shorter breath. Okay, the endocrine system, the system will produce cortisol and also adrenaline so that more energy, more glucose is released into the system so that we could fight or flight. Immune system will shut down, that's not important. Sex drive will go down, again not important, as it's a matter of life and death. And digestive system will also slow down. We won't be able to absorb the nutrients. Okay, some people might have constipation or even diarrhea because of this. Our muscle will all be tense up. We are ready to fight the tiger. But now, when we are stressful, for example, today, CCB day 1, we are not fighting the tiger, we are not running away from the tiger. What happened? If we are experiencing stress over a prolonged period of time, our blood pressure tends to go up, that causes hypertension. Blood sugar tends to go up, that causes diabetes. We'll have chronic pain because of the muscle tense. Not breathing properly, not enough oxygen into the body might cause some brain or memory loss, okay, indigestion, etc. These are all the long-term effect of stress. And when the body is under stress, it reduces the ability to take on more stress. So it creates a very bad stress circuit which spiral down in terms of health. So today what I'm going to talk about is to be a stress circuit breaker so that we can break this vicious cycle. In Lyco Wellness, we believe that we need to earn our health and we need to use E.A.R.N to reduce stress as well. Exercise, attitude, rest, and nutrition. So let me go through them one by one. Exercise has already been proven to be very effective to combat stress. So for our clients who are stressful, we always encourage them to go for a slow walk, maybe just 1 hour or half an hour by the park. Put the handphone aside, can do some simple jogging or yoga move. All this can help to release our muscle and to release our stress. But even before we go to exercise, let's look at the breathing. So try to put one of your hand on the chest and another one on your tummy and start to take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So which of your hand are actually expanded more? Is it your chest or your tummy? Okay, if the tummy is expanding when you breathe in, then that's good. We are taking deep breath. The diaphragm is working to push the tummy out. But if the chest is actually moving out more, actually we are at a very short breathing. Okay, the short breathing would leads the body not to have enough oxygen. Okay, that would affect our memory. It could cause headache and other issues. So for exercise, even before we go into exercise, try to do a breathing technique so that we have the right breathing to have enough oxygen in our body. And attitude. I've got 2 questions for you. Number 1, in the last 12 months, do you experience stress? A little stress, moderate amount of stress, or a lot of stress? And do you think stress affect your health? A little, moderately, or a lot? This is based on a study done in US. Out of the 28,000 people surveyed, for those who think that they have a lot of stress over the last 12 months and also perceive that stress has a big impact on their health, has got a 43% increase in risk of premature death. That is a very high number. But for those who also report that they have a high level of stress, but they believe that stress only affect their health very little, okay, it significantly lower the risk of premature death. So this research actually told us that our body can believe that if our body can believe that stress is good for us, okay, the higher heart rate is just to help our body to cope with the stress, for us to perform better, okay, it will not give us so much adverse effect in terms of our health. Okay, so positive attitude is important to embrace stress. And secondly, another study also asked the participants on the stress event. So it concluded that every major stress event increased the individual's death risk by 30%, which is a lot. But, okay, but I hope you expect a but by now. The increase was erased for those who reported high rates of helping others, even if they additionally take on more stress. So what does it mean? That although we are experiencing a lot of stress, as long as we lend our hand out to help others who need us more, to connect with people, to help in the community, that greatly reduce our stress or the negative impact on stress on our health. Isn't that nice? Okay, so even if you're experiencing stress, try to help others who need it more than you. That will help us to reduce our stress. That's attitude. And rest, I think I don't have to say more about rest. We all know that adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep, of restful sleep every night. If you're not able to get that, in fact, many of our clients who consulted us say that they cannot sleep very well. Okay, these are the few things that you could do. First of all, increase exposure to sunlight. Try to get some sunlight throughout the day. Don't take naps in the afternoon. Consistent sleep and wake up time. So if you're already sleeping very late, like 2, 3 a.m., you can try to bring it back by half an hour every few days. Try to switch it back to the right sleeping time, probably 11 or 12 o'clock max, so that we can have better sleep. Make your room relaxing. Don't make it like an office that make you very stressful. Okay, and electronic habits, try to put the handphone aside 30 minutes before the bedtime and try to have a relaxing routine. For example, some light music, you can do some light reading before you sleep. The aim is to have 7 hours of sleep, and hopefully within this 1 month we can build up a good sleeping habit because we all have more time to sleep, isn't it? All right, next, last but not least, about nutrition. We are what we eat, and it's important that we eat the right food to combat stress. The food to eat is a balanced diet. Number one, having enough protein. Many people didn't realize that they didn't have enough protein. For all of us, we need at least 1 gram of protein to 1 kg of our body weight. For people under a lot of stress, like to lose weight, build muscle, need 1.5 gram of protein to 1 kg of body weight. Meaning if I'm 60 kg, I need 90 grams of protein. And 1 egg give us about 6 gram of protein. So egg, fatty fish, chicken, these are all good sources of protein, and we encourage you to take more plant-based protein rather than animal-based. Okay, and fatty fish is a very good source of omega-3. Omega-3 helps to reduce inflammation in our body, which caused by stress. When we are under stress, people like tend to have headache, muscle ache, chronic pain, etc. All this can reduce with enough omega-3. Okay, so for the vegetarian, walnut is also a good source of omega-3. We also need a lot of vitamin B and C to boost the immune system and to help with the metabolism. Okay, nuts, avocado, fruits and vegetables will give us a lot of B and C vitamins. Try to have 5 portions of fresh fruits and vegetables every day. And yogurt will give us a good probiotic. Probiotic mix will help with our digestion. Food to avoid include refined sugar. Try not to take refined sugar, which is addictive and also cause a lot of inflammation in the body. Caffeine, alcohol, and tobacco are all nutrients robber, meaning if you take caffeine together with a nutritious meal, it actually deter the absorptions of certain nutrients into our body. So try to limit caffeine and alcohol, especially when we are having a nutritious meal. Okay, so these are all that I have for you today. Just to recap, E.A.R.N, E, exercise. Try to do some light exercise or at least breathing exercise on a daily basis. A, attitude, stay positive. Please go out and help others. There are a lot of people who need our help during this period of time. Have a restful sleep. At least try to sleep for 7 hours and eat healthy. I know many of you are trying to cook at home and try to eat healthy as well. You can follow us on our Facebook, Lyco Wellness, or lycowellness.com, our website, to find out more about healthy recipe, how to cook healthy, and how to eat healthy. If you are still not sure, like to consult us to understand more on your eating habit, what are the food that you could take more, and how do you plan your routine in terms of your diet, nutrition, and exercise, do give us a call or PM us on our Facebook so that we could get connected and we can share more with you. Thank you. I'm Jeannie Uy, Senior Nutrition Consultant from E.A.R.N. Bye bye.